And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway. More, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I've lived what I have to do, and saw it through without exception. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. Through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out, and I stood tall and did it my way. I've laughed and cried. I've had my share of losing. And now the tears subside. I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us down here at Stardust Theater during this small tribute to Mr. Frank Sinatra. And of course, I want to have for the Regent Sky Show Band. Thank you. Yes, it was my way.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear one more time for Ariel Jacobes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
On vocals and keys, the band won the stand one more time. On bass, Mike, Angie on saxophone, Veslav on trumpet, on drums, Igor, Austin, and John. One more time, Ariel Jacobes here on the Norwegian Sky.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for the back. Thank you.
What a lovely crowd. What a nice crowd for the first night. And don't go running out just yet, because I've got to tell you about tomorrow and for the rest of the night, because we've got a big night planned for you. Tomorrow, right, in Freeport in the Bahamas, if you plan to get off, go, woo! We get there 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, back on board at 4:30 tomorrow evening. Now, some important information you need to know, especially for tomorrow. Today, when you came on the ship, you came on board on deck number 6. To disembark the vessel from now on in our ports of call, you've got to go all the way to the front of the ship, down to deck number 3. All the way to the front of the ship, down to deck number 3. Now, tomorrow, don't go down to deck number 3 until you hear the ship's announcement in the morning that the ship has been cleared around about 8 o'clock. When you hear that announcement, then and only then can you go to the gangway located on deck number 3. You need your guest key card. That's your room key, and you'll need a photo ID. When you get to the gangway on deck number 3, you're going to swipe your guest key card, and when you come back on board, you're going to show your photo on deck number 3. 4:30 all aboard. What time all aboard? Who said 3? It's not 3, it's 4:30. You come back at 3 if you want, you'll be early. 4:30 all aboard. What time all aboard? 4:30. If you think you're going to be late, buy yourself a camera, because the ship makes a beautiful picture as we sail away. But have a great day. I'll be praying for nice weather for you tomorrow. I believe it's going to be 90 degrees. It's going to be 45 in the morning and 45 in the afternoon. Just kidding. We always pray for nice weather. You never know down in the Bahamas what the weather's going to be like, but we always pray for nice weather, partly cloudy with a chance of meatballs. That will be tomorrow. But have a nice day. If you're going to go on tour, if you are booked on a tour with the ship, please make sure you wear the appropriate clothing. The reason why I say that, last cruise, this lady, she didn't listen. She listened to this. This is hilarious. She gets down to the bus. She's wearing a really tight mini skirt, high heels on a tight top, which is okay because she's going on a sightseeing tour. She wanted to dress like that. That's fine. But she didn't realize the steps on the tour bus were rather steep. She was wearing a really tight mini skirt, which came to about here. She tried to get up the steps with her right leg. She couldn't because the skirt was too tight. So what she did, she reaches behind, she unzips it a little bit, thinking that would help. She tries again with her left leg, still too tight. Second time, unzips it a little bit more. Third time, right leg, still too tight, and zips it all the way down. But this time, the man standing behind her was getting upset. He thought he'd help her out. He put his hands on her bum. Honk, honk. And he pushed her into the bus. Well, she got in the bus because he helped her out, but she got upset because he touched her on the rear end. She turned around, she slapped him across the face. He said, "Excuse me, madam, what did you do that for?" She said, "Sir, I hardly know you." He said, "I hardly know you, but you unzipped me 3 times. And they get up there, and she was standing, and they was